Hello everyone, this is Mike with the ShadowTrader Stock and Options Room. Well, here we are almost halfway through January of 2025 already. Time seems to be flying. Just wanted to take a quick look here at the way I'm looking at the SPX at this point. Very clear that we're still in an uptrend, even though we have been going through a period of pullback and indecision here since the election. And here today we finally filled the gap from the election takeoff here, and I note that we filled that gap and that we are also tagging the bottom of a down channel coming in as we flag sideways here. The trade idea that I have today has a big if attached to it. I'm noting here that the market, as Peter correctly said in the weekend edition, the market has been going down haltingly. I don't see any massive conviction or major fear in the market, but it is here's the January movement so far, and it has just been up and down and moving sideways to down. And so any trade that I've taken so far this year, as a matter of fact, I've taken 5 trades, and all of them have been small controlled losers trading to the upside, getting involved here, trying to get, pull a long trade off here, and not so much in the SPX, but in stocks that I felt would be affected by the SPX. But that's been my year so far, still looking to get off the ground, so to speak. Now that we have pulled off of this low right here, I say that the trade idea that I have for you today is if we can come back up now here on the ES futures and close back up above here, this could be the beginning of a bullish turnaround. I know that there's a lot going on. We have a lot of news coming out tomorrow. The rest of the week could take a perfectly nice chart structure and mess it up. So it definitely warrants being very, very cautious going forward to see yet if this pullback is going to continue down to the downside. I didn't point out this trend line here, but we could easily come into this trend line as well yet before this correction is over. And it's actually, when you look at it from this perspective, it's not unreasonable to have this market pull back into this area. It would actually be very healthy for the market if it even went down a little bit further. That all being said, the trade that I'm looking at here is in Target. Now this is a weekly chart of Target, and notice how Target after earnings, look at this structure here. We have a very clear consolidation box pattern here. Price fell below this level that it established to the left, went down, pivoted, and came back up, and then bounced off of this level again right here, moved up, tagged this level, came back down to this level again, and has been spending some time up until earnings, and it fell through, and now we have built an ascending triangle type pattern, pushing price back up into this level. So it's held up fairly well. And if we look at this on a daily scale now, just looking at this, seeing that we are holding here today as the price corrected down on the SPX and whatnot. Now I don't know that this is going to continue to, if the market were to turn and go up, if this is going to show any kind of strength. There is some caution here that the bulls have not really taken this breakout really and run with it at this point, but that simply could be because we have a downdraft that it has to work against in the overall broad market. So if things turn favorable in the broader market, I'm looking at a trade here in Target at the 138 to 139 level with a stop down here at about 134. And it's pretty straightforward. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it does work, the structure again on a weekly scale, if we were to start filling this gap a little bit more, the structure on a weekly scale suggests that it had a difficult time going lower even on earnings here. And when I see that, I tend to conclude that what it couldn't do, maybe it will do the opposite direction. And so it's not unrealistic to see Target move back up to the 180, 181 level. And if that were to take place, with this being so thoroughly tested, it could easily move beyond that. So that's a trade idea for you. Be careful out there. A lot of news this week, a lot of volatility, and let's see how this all turns out.
Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm one of the moderators for the new ShadowTrader Stock and Options Room. Thank you for joining me for this video today, and if you enjoyed it, hit the like and subscribe buttons below. I'd like to invite you to join me in the new stock and options room. We've got some good trades going, studying some great charts and learning some great stuff together. In general, there's a lot of great content there that I think you would benefit from. So until then, I wish you good trading, and I'll see you in the room.